Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Check, check, check.
1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6.
Check, check, check. Now I can't hear myself very well now. Well, hang on a minute. Let me get it in the right mode. There we go. Check, check. Yep.
Okay. Good.
That's loud.
Too loud?
Yeah. There we go. Yep, perfect.
Okay. Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of girls basketball. This is the JV action. It's Corry versus the Eisenhower Knights tonight. Just about ready to tip off here. It's going to be number 21, Camden Black for Eisenhower, and number 10, Olivia Swan. At center court here to get this game started, and Swan is going to get the tip but passes it off to Eisenhower. Eisenhower drives but kicks it back out. Number 44, Parker Atwell, tries to pass it out to number 4, Brooke Scott. And Corry's offense is going to bring it up the court here. It's number 1, Madison Leofsky. It's no good, and Eisenhower out on a fast break here. Slows it down, swings it around. Going to set up their offense for the first time. Corry with good defense there with a nice steal. Taking it and gets fouled. It's going to be on number 44, Parker Atwell.
That was number 11 for Corry. Maggie Young with the steal.
Corry looking to inbound. Oh, nice pass underneath to did you say that was number 11, Maggie Young?
Yep.
Number 11, Maggie Young puts 2 points up on the board. Corry with more defense, nice steal. Michaela Comet's taking it down the court. Loses the handle, it's out of bounds. Turn over to Eisenhower. So Eisenhower going to bring it up again. It's Camden Black to Kylie Geyer. And I missed what happened.
She must have
double
dribbled, I believe. I was writing numbers down.
Yeah,
so
I was trying to finally get a score up here. No, stolen. Now it's going to be a jump ball.
Looks like the possession arrow favors the Lady Beavers.
So it's going to be Corry's ball. Maggie Young going to inbound for Corry. Going to give it to Madison Leofsky. The point. To Young. To Swan up at the top. Oh, nice pass. Nice ball movement there. From Swan to Leofsky to Young. And Corry leads 4-0 with about 3 minutes left here in the first. And it's going to be another turnover, Corry's ball. Leofsky going to bring it up the court. Passes it to Young. Young looking for somebody open. Trying to get things set up. Back to Leofsky. They're going to set up a play. Again finds Young underneath. Tries to pull one off the backboard. It's no good. Leofsky gets the rebound. Bunch of Corry players underneath fighting over the rebound.
Looked like we had 3 Corry girls fighting for that.
He said jump ball, but I think it was all Corry players. .242 here left in the first. Corry leads 4-0. Eisenhower playing the outside game here. Corry with good defense tonight, not letting them get anything underneath, and that's going to be a travel and another turnover for Corry.
Molly Irwin check in for Corry. Inbounds it to Maddie.
Leofsky to Lily Light. Leofsky puts one underneath the Light. It's tipped away. Eisenhower going to bring it up to court. Eisenhower still looking for their first basket of the game. They're going to get fouled. I think they're going to call that on 15.
Looks like Emma Kite.
It's going to be shooting number 21, Reagan Kemp. Eisenhower looking for their first points of tonight. And that one's in and out and in again. 2:03 left here in the first quarter. That one is in and out. Corry rebounds. Rebound by number 3, Macy Kemp. Leofsky for 3, off the mark. Eisenhower, number 4, the rebound. Brooke Scott, she takes it all the way up the court. Runs into Leofsky. No call. Corry trying to press the tempo. Number 3, Macy Kemp with a shot that doesn't go in. Nice hustle there by Molly Irwin to try and save that one, but it hits the line and it's out of bounds. 1:29 left here in the first quarter. Corry leading 4-1. Being brought up by Kylie Geyer, and it's knocked out of bounds by Irwin. Eisenhower will retain possession. Geyer inbounds to Scott. Scott tries to get it underneath, but it's stolen by Leofsky. And it's knocked out of bounds by Parker Atwell. It's going to be inbounded by Macy Kemp to Leofsky. Brings it up to Irwin. Finds a wide open Macy Kemp, thinks about the 3. Decides against it. She gets fouled by Brooke Scott. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Second team foul for Eisenhower. First foul for Scott. Irwin to inbound. Leofsky swings it to the right. To Light. And that's Emma Kite, tries to take it to the hoop, and she's fouled, and she's going to go to the line for 2. Foul is on number 1, Sierra Melquist. First one hits the back of the iron. 50.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Corry still leading 4-1. Another one off the back. Tried to rebound by Macy Kemp. She can't come down with it. Eisenhower's going to bring it up the court. It's Camden Black. Now to Lainey Belcher. To Black, and they're going to say that was a travel. A number of turnovers here by Eisenhower tonight. 33.2 left on the clock here in this first quarter. Maddie Leofsky brings it up the court. Gives it to Irwin. Irwin to Kemp. Tries to shoot a 3 that's off the mark. Irwin comes up with the rebound. Kemp to Leofsky. Leofsky takes a long-range shot and misses. Down to 7 seconds here. 5 seconds. Eisenhower gets it up the court. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Corry leads 4-1.
Not too many points scored, but it was a lot of action going on there, John.
Yeah, Corry doing a good job there on their offense, trying to find their mark there on some of the longer range shots. Had really nice ball movement there on a few plays down low and get a couple of high percentage shots. Eisenhower there still trying to find the handle, I think, a little bit tonight. Had a number of turnovers, some travels, and some loose balls there. You see a lot of that, I think, early on in the season. I'm not sure how many games Eisenhower has played yet. Can't be more than a couple or 3, I wouldn't think, just like the rest of the teams in District 10.
Right. We were fortunate enough to be able to go play in the Northwestern tournament last weekend. So the JVs and the varsity both got a couple games in down there. We'll be hosting the girls' tournament here, a Christmas tournament, the 19th and 20th, John.
Yeah, coming up in a couple weeks. We'll be here for Friday and Saturday action. Corry going to come out here in the second quarter with Olivia Swan, Lily Light, Emma Kite, Molly Irwin, Michaela Comets. Hopefully I got them all. Counting to 5 is about as high as I can go.
Well, you did well.
So it looks like this JV match is going to be a little shorter tonight. The quarters are a little truncated here. I think it has to maybe to do with numbers on both sides. So it's a quick first quarter. I know the boys out at Cambridge Springs tonight, the JV game was going to be shortened because Cambridge Springs had a number of sick or injured players already to start the season. So winter sports here is usually a battle of attrition.
Yeah,
to see who doesn't get, some kind of cold, flu, sinus, stomach bug, or whatever. Eisenhower with the ball under the basket here, trying to get it in. It's number 21, Camden Black, looking for somebody. She gets it into Parker Atwell, who kicks it out. Tries for a 3. Number 1, Sierra Melquist off the mark. Eisenhower, number 4, Brooke Scott with the rebound. Corry finally comes up with it here. And that one is going to go out of bounds and be Eisenhower's ball. 4:18 left here in the second. Molly Irwin, Madison Leofsky, and Macy Kemp all checking in. Brooke Scott brings it up the court for Eisenhower. Swings it over to Sierra Melquist. She tries to drive, can't handle it. Makes a nice pass to Camden Black, but she can't put it in. And it's going to be another foul.
So Brooke Scott, I believe, number 4.
Oh, it was an offensive foul. I didn't know. Must have been a defensive foul. Looked like Corry came up with it. 4:02 here left in the second quarter. It's Brooke Scott's second foul. Corry leading 4-1 still. Madison Leofsky brings it up to Irwin. Irwin to Swan. Swan to Leofsky. There's a nice ball movement again down to Irwin underneath. Back out to Leofsky, and she's going to put it in for 2.
Yeah, the girls did a real nice job moving that ball around there, getting that open look.
Scott brings it up for Eisenhower. Irwin tries to tip that one away. Be another travel against Eisenhower. 3:24 here left in the second quarter. Leofsky brings it up the court again. Oh, stolen by Scott. And she cannot make the layup. Rebound by Swan. Kicks it out to Maggie Young. Young to Kemp. To Comets underneath. And she gets the layup. 8-1 now. Corry leads, 2:56 left in the second quarter. Camden Black takes it to the hoop. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Young. Leofsky brings it up the court, and that's going to be a foul on Scott. I think that's going to be her third. Third foul on Scott. Leofsky setting up the offense. Gets it to Young. It's stolen. Sends it up to Scott. Back out to Geyer, I believe. Eisenhower takes a shot from the free throw line. It's going to be a jump ball.
Possession arrow is going to favor the Lady Beavers.
Billy Light checks in for Maggie Young. Leofsky drives, loses the handle. Scott can't handle it. Swan comes up with it on the floor. Leofsky takes it back out behind the three-point line. Tries to get it into Lily Light underneath, but it gets knocked away. We're going to say Corry touched it last. 1:55 left here in the second quarter. And Light is going to come out. And Young is going to check back in. Corry still with the pestering defense, not giving Eisenhower any open shots. Leofsky with the rebound. And she will bring it up the court quickly. And she's going to get bumped by Scott again.
That's four fouls already.
Four.
Wow.
Number four. 1:34 left here in the second quarter. Leofsky going to inbound. Leofsky to Kemp. Off the mark. Going to say it's a jump ball. Samantha Childs checking in for Brooke Scott. Give her a break with those 4 fouls here early in this game. Parker Atwell with the ball looking for somebody. Gets it to Camden Black. Black to Samantha Childs, stolen by Michaela Comets. She's on the fast break. Nice layup for 2. 10-1 Corry with 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Camden Black trying to set up the offense, gets it underneath to Parker Atwell. She's fouled. Say the foul's on number 11, Maggie Young. First foul, second team foul. 42.8 left here in the second quarter. And that one is in. 10-2 now, Corry leads. Atwell off the front of the rim. Leofsky tracks down the rebound, sees Comets, Gets it over to her. She takes it back out behind the three-point line. Back out to Liofsky to set up some offense. Oh, nice move there by Maggie Young as she took it to the basket. It gets blocked. 23.9 left in the second quarter. Liofsky to inbound. Gets it to Young under the basket. Nice play. Misses. I say Eisenhower ball. 20.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Camden Black brings it up the court. Brooke Scott back in the game. I'm going to say she traveled. .11 seconds left in this half. Liofsky brings it up with 7 seconds to go. Stops and pops. Can't get it to fall. Scott gets the rebound. Pressured hard. 0.2 seconds left as Corry knocks it out of bounds. And that's going to be the half. Corry leads 10-2. Let's going to see what they're going to put up here on the board for halftime. Looks like 10 minutes. So Corry does pretty good here on offense. Does a real good job on defense. Doesn't really give Eisenhower any clean looks at all. Their only 2 points were off of foul shots. Corry doing a real great job, moving the ball around inside, outside. Just need to get a little more accuracy with some of those shots there, but it's starting to get their range here tonight. Looking good so far.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So we have a total of 12 points scored. I was able to keep track of that, John. For Eisenhower, as you mentioned, the 2 free throws. One was made by number 33, Riley Robinall, and the second was made by number 44, Parker Atwell. For Corry, number 11, Maggie Young, had 2 baskets for 4 points. Michaela Comets had 2 baskets for 4 points. And number 1, Maddie Liofsky, had 1 basket for 2. There's your 10.
We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Ross Bacher Insurance Service. Like I said, we'll be here tonight for the we're here for the JV game now. We'll be sticking around for the varsity game to follow. Tomorrow night, we will be here for the first home Corry Girls Wrestling of the season. I believe that kicks off at 7 o'clock. And then we'll be back Friday for boys basketball. And
JV and varsity, right?
Yep, JV starts at 6.
And we're playing Clymer.
Varsity to follow, yep. We'll be against the Clymer Central Pirates. So we got a full week here.
Yes, I like it.
Had Monday night off.
I went bowling.
Yeah, I stayed home and tortured myself by watching the Eagles again.
Uh-huh.
I went to bed crying. And, be here tonight. And then Thursday, I guess I can watch maybe a little more football. I don't know who plays.
I'm not sure either.
And then Friday we'll be back here. So thank everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
So we got about 8 minutes here in the half. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be radio silent until we come back in about 8 minutes. And we welcome you back to our second half action here. Corry leads Eisenhower tonight 10-2 in this JV matchup. Corry going to come out starting with Madison Leofsky, Olivia Swan, Michaela Comets, Maggie Young, and Macy Kemp to start this second half. Just 5 minutes on the clock again. It looks like we're short in quarters here tonight for some reason. This game moving right along, so I would imagine the varsity game will start pretty promptly here at 7 o'clock tonight.
Should.
Leofsky brings it up, swings it over to Young, back to Leofsky, to Comets, back to Leofsky to Young, takes a three, and there you go.
Wow.
Nice ball movement again to find Young open, gets a three. Corry still hounding on defense.
It's a travel.
Say it's a travel.
Boy.
4:26 left in the third quarter. Young inbounds to Leofsky. Swings it over to Young, to Leofsky, to Comets. Back up top to Leofsky to Young. She's going to take another three. Just misses on that one.
Good ball movement there. They're moving around pretty good now.
Going to get Corry with a foul. I think it might be on Swan. And it will be on Olivia Swan. Brooke Scott brings it up the court for Eisenhower.
Remember, she has 4 fouls, Tom.
Tries to get it underneath, but it's taken away by Corry. Leofsky brings it up the court. To Comets. To Young. Back to Comets. And over to Leofsky at the top of the key. Over to Macy Kemp. Oh, stolen by Brooke Scott. Nice anticipation there. And she can't make the layup. It's going to be rebounded by Kemp. Gets it out to Leofsky, who pushes the pace. To Young. She gets bumped, but no foul. Again, Corry just pestering Eisenhower left and right here.
Yeah, they are tenacious on defense, to say the least, huh?
Eisenhower finally able to break there. Gets it to Scott. Corry right back on the defense. Nice pass underneath there. Sierra Melquist can't get that one to fall. And Leofsky will bring it up for Corry. 2:51 left in the third, and said it was a 2 by Comets. It's 15-2 now here. Corry leads. 2:43 left in the third. Little timeout here for getting the shoe tied.
Well, we have the timeout. Looked like Emma Kite came in for Liv Swan.
And this is Kylie Geyer trying to find somebody to get it to. That's Sierra Melquist back to Geyer. Geyer tries to go to the hoop, gets it to Melquist. Off the back of the iron. Brooke Scott gets the rebound, turns around and shoots, and it's going to be a long 2. 15-4. Leofsky to Young for a 3, off the mark. Parker Atwell brings it up, gets it to Camden Black. To Sierra Melquist. To Black for 3, in and out. Melquist can't come down with the rebound, and Corry ball. 1:43 left in the third.
Liv Swan checks back in. Checking out is Macy Kemp.
Young inbounding to Liofsky. To Young. To Liofsky. To Comets. Open three. In and out. Rebounded by Eisenhower. They press the pace. Swan comes from behind and steals it. And she will take it to the hoop. Nice layup there. 17-4 Corry. And Eisenhower will call timeout with 1:15 left in the third. Really Corry hounding them on defense here all night.
Yeah, they were all over Eisenhower, and it's causing all those mistakes. A lot of the traveling is due to the pressure that they're feeling from that defense.
Yeah, really haven't given them any open shots. They got their first field goal on the board there with that 2. Who's Corry leading scorers there so far?
Well, so far we have number 11, Maggie Young. She hit a 3, and she has 2 field goals for 7 points. Close behind is Michaela Comets with 6. Then we have a couple girls with a basket apiece. Maddie Liofsky and Liv Swan.
Got some band members coming in.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. Brooke Scott brings it up the court. Stolen by Michaela Comets. And knocked out of bounds by Scott. I thought that was going to be her 5th foul there.
It was close.
Liofsky to inbound for Corry. Gets it into Kemp, gets the layup. 55 seconds left in this third quarter. Corry leads 19-4 convincingly.
Good drive.
Parker Atwell with the drive and the layup. Liofsky to Kemp, to Liofsky, to Comets. Back out to Liofsky to set things up, to Kemp. Into Emma Kite, who turns around and shoots one but can't make it. Out to Kemp for 3. Liofsky with the shot, but it can't fall. Corry ties it up.
Possession arrow is going to favor Eisenhower.
Looks like Emma Kite got injured there. She's going to come out. Going to see a number of subs coming in. Lily Light and Molly Irwin. And who else came in there?
Let's see. There's Lily, Molly, and
that's going to end the third quarter here. Corry leads 19-6.
I couldn't tell who the third one was. I thought all 3 of those girls were out there.
I saw 3 people come off the bench.
Mm-hmm. So.
And by the time I looked at the numbers and looked at my sheet, I lost one of them. Emma Kite trying to walk it off there. I think when she hit the court, she banged her knee pretty hard. You could hear it up here.
Not a whole lot of give to that wood floor out there.
It's an unforgiving surface. If that was me, I'd still be down out there.
Yeah, me too. They would have had to go find a fork truck and maintenance to come get me probably. But here comes Mr. Mike to the rescue.
Yes.
Mike Fedition, our wonderful trainer. Does a great job.
So it's Macy Kemp, Olivia Swan, Molly Irwin, Maggie Young. Who's over there? 23, Lily Light. To start this fourth quarter, Corry leads 19-6. Gets it out, tries to get it out to Light. It's knocked away by Scott.
So I think it was Maggie that came in with those two, John. I don't remember Maggie being out there now that I'm thinking about it.
Molly Irwin to inbound. Gets it to Young. Back to Irwin. To Young. Back to Irwin. She takes a three. A little short. Rebound by Swan. Rips it away. Long two. Off the mark by Macy Kemp. It's Parker Atwell trying to take it to the hoop again.
Good effort by Atwell.
It's going to be foul on number 5, Molly Irwin. So Parker Atwell will be shooting 2 with 4:33 left here in this game. Off the front of the rim. Missed the mark on that one. Corry's ball. Maggie Young brings it up the court. Gets it to Molly Irwin. Back out to Young. Over to Light. Swan tries to get the rebound. Nice save by Swan. And Parker Atwell will bring it up the court again. It's Camden Black. And it's a double dribble. Michaela Comets coming in for Lily Light, and Madison Leofsky came in for I don't know who.
Molly Irwin.
Okay. Leofsky brings it up, swings it over to Young. Young back to Leofsky, to Comets. Eisenhower rebounds. Camden Black brings it up the court. Oh, and just misses. That was Kylie Geyer. 3:42 left in the game. Corry leads 19-6.
They called jump ball, and possession arrow favors the Lady Knights.
Having a hard time getting it in there. Stolen by Comets. Trying to get the handle on it. Slow down there. Gets it out to Young for a three. That's going to be off. Leofsky with the long rebound. Over to Comets. She drives, stops, and has a little floater, but it misses. Rebound by Swan. Back to Comets. Off again. Parker Atwell with the rebound.
I like the way Swan rebounds. She making sure nobody's going to get that ball from her.
Yeah, doing a great job rebounding under there. A number of offensive rebounds tonight. Emma Kite coming in for Michaela Comets. Brooke Scott tries to get it underneath to Parker Atwell. It's a little high. Corry ball with 3:07 left in the game. Leofsky will bring it up the court once again. Tried to almost stolen by Scott. Gets it underneath to Swan. And it's going to be a jump ball between Parker Atwell and Olivia Swan. And it's Corry's ball this time. 2:55 left in the game. Corry leads 19-6. I was way in the corner there. Who was that?
Macy Kemp.
With a 3. Camden Black looking for somebody open. Finally just kind of throws it away. Macy Kemp can't handle it. And Madison Leofsky is going to pick it up, but it's on the line. 2:32 left in the game. Corry leads now 22-6. Brooke Scott inbounds to Parker Atwell. And knocked away by Macy Kemp. Long 3 from Scott. That's way short. Swan gets the rebound, takes herself up the court. Nobody's there. And she's going to go coast to coast with the layup. 24-6 now. Corry leads with just over 2 minutes to go. Brooke Scott tries to drive. It's stolen by Macy Kemp. And she's going to be fouled hard by Brooke Scott, and I think that's going to be her 5th. Got into foul trouble early, had 4 fouls in the second quarter. Made it all the way to the fourth quarter before fouling out. 2:04 left here in the game. Kemp's going to go to the line, shooting 2. Corry leads 24-6. Kemp misses the first one. Kemp misses the second one. Rebounded by Camden Black. She's going to bring it up the court. Guarded by Swan. Under 2 minutes left in this game.
Samantha Childs checked in for Scott. Samantha Childs, number 3.
Swan brings it up the court to Young. Back to Leofsky. Missed by Macy Kemp. .124 left in the game. Corry leads 24-6. Corry's been in control the entire evening here. Leofsky bringing it up the court. Gets it underneath to Kite, who gets it out to Young, who gets it to Leofsky, tries to get it over the Comets. It's knocked out of bounds by Eisenhower. By Kylie Geyer. Comet's going to inbound to Leofsky. Oh, nice steal by Samantha Childs. .9 seconds left in the ball game. Again, like to thank our sponsors: Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. Just 48 seconds left in the game. So it would be Kylie Geyer bringing it up, defended by Michaela Comets. Geyer now will inbound. Swan still pestering defense. Sierra Melquist with the ball. And they're going to get Michaela Comets with the foul. Yes. 36.5 seconds left in the game. Black to inbound. Gets it into Samantha Childs. Spins around, tries to take a shot. Long three here off the front of the rim. Swan gets a long rebound. 24 seconds left in the game. Going to kick it out to Leofsky, and she's going to be fouled by Parker Atwell with just 18.8 to go. Corry leads 24-6. Leofsky inbounds to Young. Back to Leofsky for a three. Off the front of the rim. Young tries to get the rebound. Can't hold on to it. Eisenhower finally comes up with it. And Samantha Childs goes to the hoop and misses the layup. And it is a jump ball with 2.4 seconds left in the game. Eisenhower gets it in, and Michaela Comets knocks it right out of bounds. 1.4 seconds left. Atwell gets it in, and to Black. She misses the layup. So Corry's going to win this JV matchup against the Eisenhower Knights. Corry comes out victorious, 24-6. Really leads all night long here. Looks pretty good on defense and offense.
Yeah, they started off a little slow offensively, but they picked it up, and they never quit on defense. They played a super defensive game. That's the best defense from the JV squad I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, they did a real great job rebounding. Swan had a lot of rebounds. I think leading scorers there were Comets and Young. But really great all-round game tonight by the JV team. Got the ball passed around, got a number of players with points. Everybody played hard on defense. So all in all, successful night here for the JV team.
Yeah, hopefully the varsity will pick right up and fall right into suit here and take it to the Eisenhower Lady Knights in the varsity game.
So varsity is going to get warmed up here. They put 15 minutes on the clock, and it's already running. We'll be back in about 10 or 12 minutes to get started with this varsity matchup.
In accordance with the guidelines of good sportsmanship developed by the National Federation of High School Athletics and approved by the Corry Area School District, all spectators are reminded that the use of offensive, obscene, or abusive language or language intended to insult, harass, or incite players, coaches, field officials and staff, and other spectators is strictly prohibited. Artificial voice makers such as bells and horns are also not permitted. Such person or persons involved in such behavior will be ejected from the game and or grounds. In addition, Corry Area High School is a tobacco-free facility. There will be no smoking, vaping, and any other use of tobacco products on the grounds. We are excited to have parents, guardians, family, and friends in attendance to watch today's event. With your attendance today, we ask your cooperation by following our guidelines. Thank you. At this time, will you please rise? The Corry Prep Band will be doing the national anthem.
Well, we'd like to welcome you all to tonight's varsity matchup, Corry Girls Basketball versus the Eisenhower Knights. That was the Corry Student Pep Band to play the national anthem. And we're just getting introductions here underway.
Senior number 2, Lady Font.
I think we'll see a little more scoring here, John, in the varsity action than we did in the JV. That final was, I believe, 24-5, the JV game.
24-6, I believe.
24-6,
was it? And Corry going to get introduced here.
Now, your Corry Beavers. Freshman, number 12, Ava West. Junior, number 13, Haley Muma. Junior, number 21, Reagan Kemp. Junior, number 11, number 22, Grace Allen. And junior number 11, number 20, Riley Nickerson. The Beavers are coached by Ryan Muma, Carly Kemp, and Bill West.
So that was Riley Nickerson, Grace Allen, Haley Mumaw, Ava West, and what was the other one? Reagan Kemp.
Okay.
That's the starting lineup here.
For Eisenhower, it's Lainey Font, Samantha Childs, Lainey Belcher, Riley Robinall, and Clara Steinberg. So here we go. Varsity action. Looks like Grace Allen is going to do the honors for Corry, and she's going to jump against Riley Robinall. Corry controls the tip, goes to Riley Nickerson, back to Grace Allen. Grace is double team. Fires it over to Ava West. Down to Nickerson in the corner. Back to West. West looking for help. Gets it inside to Reagan Kemp. She kicks it back out to Mumau. Mumau loses the handle on it. And down the court come the Knights. Lainey Font passes it over to Chris Steinberg. Steinberg driving, puts it up and in. So a quick 2-0 lead by the Lady Knights. Grace with it. Passes to West, who loses the handle on it, and it'll be Eisenhower ball. Steinberg inbounds it to Robenall, back to Steinberg. Steinberg drives, looks, passes it off, and looks like it's stolen. Nickerson knocked it away. Grace Allen has it. She's bringing it down court. She has it taken away, and now we have a jump ball. And that will favor, the possession area will favor Eisenhower. Robenall inbounds to Steinberg. Steinberg bringing it up court. Steinberg, passes it off. Comes back to Robenall. Underneath to number 3, Childs, and Childs gets it knocked away. West over to Allen. Allen to Kemp. Long 3 by West. And it goes. Ava West hits the 3. Steinberg brings it up for Eisenhower. Passes it back out to Robenall. Robenall loses it off her foot. And it's Corry's ball. Mumau inbounds it to Grace Allen. Grace to Kemp, back to Mumau. Mumau throws it away. Eisenhower has the ball. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Riley Nickerson. Mumau takes it in and gets it knocked away. Steinberg bringing it up court. She kicks it back out. Up top to Font. Font back to Robenall. Robenall tried to take a shot, and it's knocked away by Kemp. Allen crosses the timeline. Up to Mumau. Mumau into Kemp, back to Mumau, and Mumau for 3, and nails it. And it is 6-2 in favor of the Lady Beavers on a pair of 3s.
Nice ball movement there by Corry.
Steinberg going to take a long 3 and nails it. We give her the open look, and she drilled that. Allen being pressured. She gets it to Riley Nickerson. Passes cross court to Mumau. Mumau puts it up, no good. Rebound Kemp. Nickerson back to Mumau. Mumau going to bring it up front, looking for somebody. She's got Riley. Riley kicks it underneath to Kemp, and Kemp is fouled.
.448 left here in this first quarter. Corry leads 6-5.
So Kemp at the line, going to shoot 2. First one's up and rolls around the rim and in. 7-5 in favor of the Lady Beavers. Reagan puts up the second shot, and it's good. Steinberg brings it up for Eisenhower. Takes another long 3. That one's off the mark and out of bounds. Mumau inbounds it. Moving the ball around here as Grace Allen finds Kemp underneath. She puts it up, no good. And Allen puts it up and in and 1. Fouled on the play. Good job by Grace Allen. So Grace trying to finish the old-fashioned 3-point play. Puts it up and in. Corry up 11-5 now as Steinberg brings it up for Eisenhower. She drives in, kicks it back out, and throws it away. And Mumau chases her down. Eisenhower ends up with the ball, though. Good ball movement there. and they can't get the shot to go. Moomal comes down with it, kicks it back out to West. We're going to call West for the travel. Steinberg kicks it back to Lonell. Riley Nickerson steals it. Passes it to West. West to Grace Allen. Allen to Moomal. Moomal underneath to Riley Nickerson. And Corey gets it knocked loose as Eisenhower comes up with it and brings it up court. That's Font with the ball. She passes it off. A long three was taken there by number 15, Belcher, and off the mark. Font tried a three and missed it. Here come the Lady Beavers. Moomal puts it up and in. Steinberg kicks it back to Belcher. Out to Font. Back to Belcher. Belcher for three, no good. Rebound Moomal. She gives it to Kemp. Kemp to Allen. Allen pressured. Gets it off to Ava West. Back to Allen. To Moomal. Inside to Kemp. Kemp out to West. Back to Allen. Allen drives. Tries to put it up and gets it knocked away. And that was Belcher. She brought it down and tried to get the shot up. It was partially blocked, I believe. Steinberg with it. She puts it up off the front of the rim. No good. Moomal with a rebound. Back to Ava West. West inside to Kemp, who throws it underneath to Nickerson. They kick it back to Allen. Back to West. And there's a time called as one of the Eisenhower girls.
Samantha Childs jammed her knee pretty good. It looked like when she hit the court there with her foot.
Trainer Mike coming over to check on her. Hope she's okay. Corey inbounds to Allen to Moomal, and Moomal travels. Eisenhower ball. Steinberg brings it across half-court line. They move it around to Rubinall and to Font. Font takes the three and hits it. Three-point basket by Font. Here comes Grace Allen. Fires underneath to Moomal. Moomal makes a nice move, puts it up and in. 15-8. Lady Beavers lead here with 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Steinberg kicks it out to Font. Font puts it up, air ball, rebounded by Kemp. Kemp passes it off to Allen. Allen to Moomal, back to Allen. Allen thought about it, passes it back out to Moomal, who takes a three and misses. Riley Nickerson underneath to clean it up and puts it up and in. And we have another Eisenhower Knight down on the floor. And it looked like another knee injury.
She rolled her ankle maybe, or Riley stepped on her foot. One or the other. That was a nice rebound and take it right back up by Riley Nickerson.
Trainer Mike out there with her. That's looks like number 33, Riley Robinall. Hopefully she's going to be all right.
I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight. Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. Thank all our sponsors. We'd like to thank everybody that's tuning in tonight. We got a packed week here. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Corry Girls Wrestling. It'll be their first home match. And then Friday we'll be back for boys basketball starting at 6 o'clock with JV action and varsity to follow. That's against the Clymer Central Pirates. Tomorrow night girls wrestling is against the General McLean Lancers.
I'm expecting quite a packed crowd on Friday night with Clymer only having to travel the short distance to play Corry.
And then Monday we're back with girls again against the Erie Royals. A lot of action going on. We are tuned up for, I think, 20, 25, 26 events this winter season between boys and girls basketball and boys and girls wrestling.
Yeah. Well, Robenall makes her way off the court, and checking in for her is number 4, Brooke Scott. So Steinberg brings it up court, kicks it back out to Font, to Scott. Scott drives in. She kicks it out. Font with it. Back to Steinberg. Steinberg puts it up. No good. And a foul is called. Number 22 for the Lady Beavers called for the foul. That is Grace, I believe, right? Grace Allen. Steinberg shoots the first one and hits it, making the score 17-9. Steinberg puts up the second one, and it's good. 17-10. Lady Beaver lead here. As Grace Allen's going to bring it up court to Mumau, inside to Riley Nickerson. Riley kicks it back off to Kemp, and Kemp puts it up and in. Nice ball movement there, John.
Yeah, doing a great job getting that ball swung around to the open person.
Steinberg kicks it back out to Belcher, to Font. Font to Belcher. Belcher to Scott. Scott shoots a 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound, Mumau. Mumau brings it all the way down court. Passes it off to Nickerson. To Ava West, who shoots a 3 and comes up short. Font with the ball. Gets it back out to number 21, Camden Black. And Eisenhower didn't like it, so they called a timeout.
Yeah, that was a curious timeout because there's only 2.4 seconds left in this first quarter. I guess you're going to have to get something in quick and take a quick shot here.
Font takes it, puts up the shot, and it's off the mark. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Corry 19, Eisenhower 10.
So Corry doing a good job there of being able to break that full court press that Eisenhower's been putting on. Get down the basket there, and like what we saw a lot of the JV game is just really good ball movement, finding people with high percentage shots that are open.
Yeah,
a couple threes peppered in here and there too. Was
right?
Good.
Yeah, I thought they moved the ball around really well. One thing I like about the Lady Beavers is that there's no one out there that's selfish. That's for sure. You know, they like to move the ball around. They're confident with everybody on the floor, and we have a really good bench actually too, John, to come in and give these girls a break here and there.
Try to get an update here on a couple of injured Eisenhower Knights. I see that number 3, Samantha Childs, looks like she's maybe going to get her ankle taped here. And their trainer Mike is still with Riley Robineau.
Yeah.
So I don't see either one of them jumping back into the game right this moment, but Childs maybe is trying to get back in the game.
Okay, Mumau inbounds it to Grace Allen. Grace back to Mumau. Mumau looking. Throws it to Kemp, to Allen. Back out to the top of the key to West. Over to Riley Nickerson. Riley back to Mumau, to West. West throws underneath to Nickerson. Nickerson puts up no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and is fouled. Riley does a nice job of rebounding the basketball. She just is a tough kid and pretty quick for a big girl.
Yeah, I like when she rebounds and then she goes straight back up with it too.
Right. When I say big girl, I mean a tall girl. She's a big, strong, tall girl. Riley misses the first shot. She puts up the second one. That's off the back iron. It's rebounded by Kemp. Back to Nickerson. Back to Kemp. To Grace Allen. To Mumau. Mumau looking. Gets it out to Kemp. Over to Allen. Back out to Abel West. To Nickerson. To Allen. Allen drives in. Kicks it back out to Nickerson. Mumau. To Abel West. Ava drives in. Puts it up. No good. And rebound goes to Eisenhower. Pass is picked off by Riley Nickerson. Grace Allen to Mumau. Mumau kicks it back out. Abel West for three. Off the mark. Mumau with it. Just kicks it over to Riley Nickerson, who puts it up. And, oh, no good. It kicked back out. Riley ties it up. It's going to be jump ball, and that one is going to go to the Knights. Molly Irwin checking in for Haley Mumau. Steinberg bringing it up court for Eisenhower. Trying to set up a play here. Kicks it over to Font. Font up top to Cameron Black. Black looking for help. Gets it to Font. Font throws it, and her pass is picked off as Grace Allen going in, up, and she gets fouled. Font went back with her, but couldn't help herself, and she fouled Grace Allen. Grace goes to the line to shoot two. 19-10, 6:08 to play here in the first half. Grace's first shot rolls around and falls in. Mumau checks back in for Ava West. Grace, second shot off the front iron, rolls around and in again. So Grace hits both of them to make it 21-10. Steinberg brings it up, setting up a play. Just kicks it over to Font. Back to Steinberg. Steinberg over to Black. Black to Belcher. Belcher throws it underneath the Font. Font puts it up and in. Here comes Grace Allen. Grace gets out to Molly Irwin. Molly passes back underneath to Nickerson. Nickerson out to Allen. Allen puts it up and in. Good ball movement once again by the Lady Beavers. Belcher over to Font. Font shoots the three off the mark. Rebound Irwin, and she's fouled by Scott, number 4.
Joel Cook here again tonight, taking pictures. You can check those out at the CorryJournal.com.
Ava West just checked back in for Riley Nickerson. Allen brings it up court. Looking for help. Oh, she throws it over the head of Molly Irwin, but Ava West was there. Allen gets it underneath to Kemp. Kemp put it up and was fouled. So Reagan Kemp at the foul line. 4:59 to play here in the first half. Lady Beavers up 23-12. First shot by Kemp is good. Reagan puts up the second one, and it is good as well. So 25-12, Lady Beavers. Just under 5 to go here, as I said, in the first half. Steinberg brings it up court. I didn't catch what that was, John, did you?
I think they said she pushed off, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Guess
Corey
they didn't
Ball.
give her with a foul, so I don't know what that was.
Grace Allen brings it across the timeline to Mumau. Mumau kicks it out to West. West to Grace Allen. Grace to Molly Irwin. Over to Kemp. Kemp to Mumau. Mumau to Irwin. Irwin looking. She gets it out to Grace Allen. Over to Ava West. Back to Kemp. To Allen. To Irwin. To Mumau. Mumau. Back to Ava West. Over to Molly Irwin. Irwin top of the key to Allen. Allen over to Kemp. Kemp to Mumau. Back to Allen. Over to Irwin. Over to West. Back to Kemp. Back to Irwin. Irwin looking. Back out to Allen. Allen over to Mumau. Mumau drives. Puts it up. No good. Rebound Allen. She goes up and is fouled.
I thought that was getting to be like one of those Harlem Globetrotter routines where they just, pass it around.
Right. Yeah, I felt like I was doing a Three Stooges, calling Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine. Or vice versa. Here we go as Grace Allen puts up the first shot, and it's good. Grace's second shot is on the mark. 27-12 now, Lady Beavers. Steinberg brings it up court. Steinberg over to Black. Black underneath to a wide open Scott. She puts it up and in. Ava West bringing it up court. Oh, she has it knocked loose by Steinberg. Steinberg puts it up, and it's good, and she's fouled on the play. We're going to get Grace Allen with a foul. 3:12 to play. It's 27-14 Lady Beavers. Checking in is Childs. Checking out Scott.
She got that ankle taped up and is back in.
Steinberg puts up the first shot off the mark. Rebound. Riley Nickerson. The pass was off the mark and taken by Eisenhower. Font with the ball. Gets it underneath Steinberg. She puts it up, no good. Rebound, Ava West. She gets it over to Grace Allen. Grace moving up the court quickly. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau, three, no good. And the rebound goes to Belcher. Belcher over to Font. Font up front to Black. Back to Font. Font trying to set up the offense. Font gets it over to Belcher. Belcher underneath. Tried to force that pass in and it ended up going out to number 21 Black, who hits the shot for 2. Riley Nickerson with the ball. Grace Allen. Grace drives in. We got a foul. That's on 15, Lainey Belcher. Grace will go to the line. Shoot the one-on-one, right, John?
Yep. Corey's in the bonus.
Shot is up and good. Grace will get the bonus shot. Molly Irwin checks out. I believe Kemp just checked back in. Next shot by Grace is off the mark, but Riley Nickerson is there for the rebound, and she fights with it with the Eisenhower Knights over that one, and it goes out of bounds off Corry. Steinberg brings it up court. Passes it to Font. Font over to Black. Black looking for help. Gets to Belcher. Belcher to Steinberg. Steinberg drives, throws it out to Belcher. Back to, wow, that was an NBA 3 there taken by Steinberg off the mark. And they get it underneath to West. West kicks it out to Mumau, who puts it up and in.
Corry takes their lead up to 12.
Font being guarded by Mumau, and she travels. Good job by Haley Mumau, staying on top of Font. Mumau inbounds to Grace Allen. Grace, guarded tightly by Belcher, gets it off to Ava West. Ava drives in, kicks it back to Kemp, over to Grace Allen. Grace driving, gets it over to Mumau. Mumau back up top to Riley Nickerson, drives in, kicks it back to Grace Allen. Grace for 2, no good. Rebound Belcher. Belcher gets it down court to Font. Font almost had it knocked away. We get it to Steinberg. Steinberg, she drives in and is fouled by Ava West, I believe. We're going to call Ava for the foul.
That's her second foul. 24.4 seconds left here in the half.
Belcher inbounds it to Steinberg. Steinberg puts it up and off the glass and in. Grace Allen with it. Gets it over to West. West to Riley Nickerson. Riley going to drive in and scoops it and puts it up and in. Nice basket by Riley Nickerson. The timeout called with 2.1 seconds.
Nice drive there, nice basket. So we said that Samantha Childs was able to return. Looks like she got that ankle heavily taped, and you can tell that she's still limping around out there, a little affecting her mobility. Unfortunately, Riley Robineau has her shoe off with her ankle taped up and ice on it. So I don't think she will be returning to the game.
Yeah, we hate to see anyone get hurt. So Eisenhower has 2.1 seconds left here in the half, trailing the Lady Beavers by a score of 32-20. And Steinberg with it, throws up a hope and a prayer, and it almost bounced in, but didn't make it. So at halftime, it's the Corry Lady Beavers 32, the Lady Knights of Eisenhower 20. And, John, I thought that was a very balanced offensive attack by Corry in the first half. And once again, very good defense.
Yeah, I don't think that Corey's doing anything wrong here. They're doing a lot of things right, getting a lot of high percentage shots there, moving the ball around really well, obviously. Doing a really good job at the foul line. Driving to the basket, getting fouled, going there and scoring points. I think maybe they've only missed 1 or 2 out of like 10 so far. So
yeah, I know that Grace has been there several times and only missed 1 shot.
Yeah, that's real important when you get those free shots there to make them.
Right. She actually, I think, basically it's been Grace and Reagan Kemp that have been going to the line, and both of them have, like you said, they might have both missed 1. So great job, great effort, good coaching, and a couple of our girls have, Molly Irwin's come in and gave a couple girls some time to breathe for a second, and everybody's doing their job.
So we're going to take a break here. They got about 9 minutes on the clock for halftime. But before we go, I wanted to thank our sponsors again, Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corey Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance and Service. Again, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in about 8 minutes or so.
Okay, welcome back as we get ready for second half action. Lady Beavers leading the Lady Knights of Eisenhower 32-20. Brad Swanson here along with John Yatsko for the Corry Journal live stream, bringing you all the action. Kemp out to West at the top of the key. Ava drives to the left, kicks it back out to Grace Allen. Grace looking underneath to Kemp. Kemp puts it up and in. The Lady Beavers score quickly here in the third quarter. Steinberg over to Black. Black to Childs. Childs back to Steinberg. To Belcher. They have it knocked loose. Here comes Grace Allen. Grace has it knocked loose. West picks it up. Over to Kemp. Kemp, the wide open room out for three, and she comes up short. Here comes Steinberg. Steinberg tried to put it up and draws the foul. Ava West called with the foul. Steinberg at the line. Puts up the first one. Good. Steinberg fires the second shot, and it's good as well. 34-22, just under 7 minutes to play in the third. Riley Nickerson to Kemp, back to Allen. Allen double teamed, and the ball is knocked away. Mumau going to inbound it. She gets it to West. West drives with it and kicks it back to Allen. Over to Mumau. Mumau out to Kemp, back to Allen. Allen to Ava West, top the key. Three off the mark. Rebound Mumau gets it to West. West, left-handed dribble over to Allen. Allen tries to get into Riley Nickerson. Riley saved it, and another nice save over there by Childs. As here comes Steinberg, and she puts it off the glass and in for Eisenhower. Grace is double teamed, kicks it back out to West. Over to Kemp. Allen once again tries to get it inside to Nickerson, and it goes off Nickerson's hand, they say. Eisenhower ball. John, we talked about how good the Corry defense is. Eisenhower's coming out strong here in the second half on defense.
Yeah, really pressing Corry here.
Steinberg brings it up court. Gets it to Font. Font's going to shoot three, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Black. Black over to Belcher. Belcher to Steinberg. Steinberg going to slow things down a little. Belcher took a look at a three, passed it back to Steinberg. Steinberg to Belcher. Out top to Childs, over to Steinberg. Steinberg to Black. Black back to Steinberg. Steinberg drives, kicks it out in the corner to Font. Font puts it up, no good. Rebound goes to West, and it's knocked out by Eisenhower. Mumau gets it into Grace Allen. Grace fires it underneath to Riley Nickerson. Out to West for a three. She misses it. Rebound, Nickerson up and in. 36-24, Lady Beavers with 4:40 to play here in the third. Steinberg drives, puts up a left-handed runner, no good. Rebound goes to Kemp. She quickly gets it off to Allen. Over to Riley Nickerson. Nickerson, back to Allen. Over to Ava West. West kicks it over to Nickerson. Nickerson drives, puts up a runner, no good. Allen, back to West, back to Allen. Allen drives. She puts up a shot off the glass, no good, but she draws the foul. So Grace will go to the line. 4:08 to play. Beavers leading, Lady Beavers leading 36-24. That foul was on Childs, her first. Grace's first shot is good. Checking in for Eisenhower is Robinall. That's good to see her out there, John.
Yeah. Did
And
not think she would make her way back, but
checking out is Black. Black got some good minutes in for Eisenhower. Grace takes the second shot and nails it. 38-24, biggest lead I think Corey's had now, 14 points.
yeah, I believe so.
Steinberg with the ball. Gets it over to Font. Font back to Steinberg. Steinberg over to Childs. Childs underneath, stolen by Nickerson. Nickerson to West, up to Numau, who fires the pass and has it stolen by Robinall. Font open three, misses it, and I don't know what the call was.
I think it was inadvertent whistle.
So Eisenhower had possession, so they continue to keep the ball here. Robinall over to Steinberg. Steinberg, a long three off the front of the rim. Rebound Kemp. She kicks it back to Ava West. Ava will slow things down here. Brings it up. Gets it to Grace Allen. Allen over to Nickerson. Nickerson to Numau. Numau puts it up and off the glass for two. 40-24. Lady Beavers stretching this out a little bit. Steinberg fires it underneath, has it knocked away by Nickerson. Font with the ball gets it to Black. Black to Font. Font puts it up and in. Grace Allen with the ball. She's being hounded. And timeout called by Corey.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corey Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. We thank everybody for tuning in. Again, we got a couple more events tuned up for this week. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, Corry Girls Wrestling, and Friday at 6 p.m., Corry Boys Basketball.
Yeah, Lady Beavers wrestling team's taking on McLean. Should be a good matchup. And then the Beavers are taking on our friends from over in New York State, the Climber Pirates. Here we go as Mumau has the ball. She's double teamed, has it knocked away. Font with it, gets it back in, and it's stolen by Kemp. Knocked away again, and nice play by Font to keep it alive. Finally, number 15, Lady Belcher puts it up and in for Eisenhower. Molly Irwin in for Corey. She is double teamed and mugged, and they call a foul on her, on Eisenhower.
Eisenhower just won't go away here.
Steinberg called with the foul. Her third. Molly Irwin going to inbound for the Lady Beavers. She gets it into West. West looking for help there. She gets it to Kemp to Irwin, back to West. Mumau, now Nickerson to Irwin, back out to West. West started to drive and they called her for a travel. Steinberg brings it up court. Pass off to Robinall, over to Font. Font out to Black, to Belcher, back to Steinberg, to Robinall. Robinall puts it up, no good, and she's fouled on the play. That one is going to be on Haley Mumau, her first. So Riley Robinall at the line. Puts it up, no good. Grace Allen going to check back in. Grace coming in for Ava West. Robinall puts up her second shot. That one hits the mark to make it 40-29. Nickerson with the ball. Gets it up to Kemp. Kemp fires it over to Molly Irwin. Molly back to Grace Allen. Over to Mumau. Mumau fakes it, puts it back to Allen. Allen drives, kicks it out to Irwin. Irwin underneath to Kemp. Kemp tried to put it up and draws the foul. Good ball movement once again by Lady Beavers. They really moved the ball around well. Send Reagan Kemp to the line. Reagan's already been there a few times tonight, and she is doing a pretty good job at the line. That one goes off the back iron.
And that is the fourth foul on Steinberg.
Reagan's next shot rolls around and off, and Steinberg picks up the rebound. Steinberg to Font in the corner, Font for three, and she hits it. So it's now 40-32. Grace Allen over to Mumau. Mumau to Kemp. Kemp tried to pass it ahead and was partially blocked. Allen with it to Kemp. Back to Allen. Grace tried to put it up, and it is blocked. Kemp gets a rebound over to Irwin. Irwin to Mumau. Mumau back inside to Kemp. Kemp saves it. Mumau back to Allen. Allen drives, kicks it out. Molly Irwin throws it back to Kemp. Kemp to Mumau. Mumau to Allen.
Down to 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Allen to Molly Irwin. Out to Kemp. To Allen. To Mumau. Over to Riley Nickerson. Nickerson. Molly Irwin puts up a long three and nails it. Right before the buzzer. Molly Irwin hits the big three, and it's 43-32 Lady Beavers.
Eisenhower just wouldn't go away there, got the lead back down to 8. That was a big three by Molly Irwin there to push it back into double digits here for this last quarter.
And Money Molly had a three at the buzzer in the Northwestern tournament as well, so she likes to hit those threes right before the end of a quarter.
They did a good job moving the ball around there and getting her open for a nice clean look.
As you mentioned earlier, I wanted to just reiterate, Joel Cook is here tonight taking pictures, and as John said, we can take a look at those on the Journal website, right?
Yep, the CorryJournal.com. I believe they're also posted on the Journal's Facebook page to take a look at.
Joel does an excellent job and really enjoys what he's doing. I've talked to him several times at different events, and he does a nice job. Okay, so Eisenhower will inbound as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here. Lady Beavers leading 43-32. Steinberg with the ball. Fires it over to Font. Font back to Steinberg. Steinberg over to Belcher. Belcher to Steinberg. Steinberg drives, throws it underneath to Robenall. Robenall does a little reverse scoop and puts it up and in. Molly Irwin with the ball, gets it over to Kemp. Kemp to Ava West. West underneath to Mumau. Mumau up and in. Finding the open person, that's the key, and that's what the Beavers just did. Steinberg over to Font. Back to Steinberg. Over to Belcher. Back out front to Steinberg. Steinberg to Robenall to Font. Font over to Robenall. Belcher. Back to Steinberg. Back to Belcher. Over to Font. Font, long three. Off the front of the rim. Robenall was off balance and tried to put up a shot. Doesn't go. Ava West ends up with it. And Ava kicks it to Molly Irwin for three. And she nails that one too. Molly Irwin hits another three to make it 47-34. Steinberg to Robenall. Robenall underneath. And that was Belcher. Puts it up and in and one. Belcher going to go to the line to try to make this a three-point play. Riley Nickerson checks in for Kemp. That foul was on Grace Allen, by the way, her second. Belcher puts it up and in. Completes the three-point play, and it's 47-37. Great hustle by Steinberg. Steinberg takes it now. She drives, puts it up and in. And it's an 8-point game just like that. Grace Allen being double teamed. She gets to Mumau. Mumau off to West. West has it stolen by Robenall. Robenall brings it in. Scoop shot is off the mark. And Belcher couldn't hold on to the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Corry ball. Mumau to Grace Allen. Back to Mumau. Over to Ava West. Up to Molly Irwin. Molly tried to get it over to Nickerson, and it goes off her hands and out of bounds. So 5:32 to play, 8-point game, 47-39 now. Lady Beavers in the lead. Here comes Steinberg. Steinberg underneath. Ball knocked away by Nickerson. Steinberg with it out front, takes a long three, and it is no good. Goes out of bounds. Beaver ball. Lady Beaver ball, excuse me. Kemp checks in. Molly Irwin checks out. Grace Allen with it. Grace grabbing up, tries to pass it off, and has it blocked by Robenall. Robenall puts it up and in. It's a 6-point game. Grace Allen with it. Has it knocked away. Font to Belcher underneath. Belcher put it up. It was partially blocked by Mumau, and then she put it back up. Did Font. And foul on Grace Allen, I believe. Nope, that was on Kemp. Belcher puts up the first shot. Off the front iron, no good. Belcher's second shot is in. Now a 7-point game, 47-42. Grace Allen with the ball. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau puts it up and in. 49-42. 4:35 to play here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. They try to force it underneath, and it's picked off by Ava West. Stolen, though, by Font, and Font went out of bounds. Mumau to inbound for Corry. Gets it to Grace Allen. Allen back to Mumau. Mumau. She's going to drive, take it all the way, puts it up, no good. Partially blocked by Steinberg. It'll be the Beavers ball, Lady Beavers ball underneath. Mumau into Nickerson. Nickerson puts it up off the mark. Rebound Steinberg. Steinberg to Belcher. Back to Steinberg. Steinberg long three and nails it.
4-point game. 4 minutes
Ava
left.
West with the ball. Mumau up to Kemp. Kemp over to Nickerson. Nickerson. Ava West back to Allen. Allen slowing things down a little bit. Trying to work it around to Mumau. Mumau out front to Kemp. Over to Grace Allen. Allen to West. Over to Nickerson. Nickerson back to Mumau. Mumau to West. West underneath Nickerson. Nickerson puts it up, no good. Kemp with a rebound. Puts it up and in. And the foul. Lady Beavers up by 6, 51-45. I tell you, this is a really good ball game, and give the Lady Knights credit. They really worked their way back in.
Yeah, they haven't given up. Really pressuring on the defense here.
Here we go as Kemp puts up the shot, and it's good. Makes it a 7-point game, 52-45. Steinberg brings it up for the Lady Knights. Steinberg spins, kicks it back out to Belcher. Belcher up top to Black. Black back to Steinberg. Steinberg in the corner to Belcher. Belcher kicks it back out. Long three for Steinberg, no good. Rebound Kemp. Kemp to Ava West. Ava, she takes it herself, and it's off the mark. See who the rebound goes to? It goes to West. Over to Grace Allen. Grace back to West. West for three. Off the mark. Rebound Riley Nickerson. Mumau with it. She has it stripped. And here comes Eisenhower as Font goes between two Corry defenders. Somehow she hung on to the ball. Gets it out to Steinberg. Steinberg over in the corner to Belcher. Up front to Font. Font to Black. Black lost the handle for a second. She gets it over to Robinall. Robinall has it knocked away by Nickerson. Belcher going to inbound from underneath. Time is called. I believe Eisenhower called that, John.
Yeah, Eisenhower with the timeout here. As Corry leads 52-45 with just 2:11 in this game left. I'd like to thank our sponsors one last time here. Family Inc. Innovations, Mosier's Carpeting, John Wiggers and Son, Painted Finch Gallery, Epiphany's Emporium, Armco Credit Union, Erie County Community College, Fox Family Insurance, Corry Fabrication, and Rossbacher Insurance Service. And what a game this has turned out to be here.
Oh my. I certainly wasn't thinking that it was going to be that close. We were up 16 points here at one time. And, you know, and
especially late in the game.
Right, and it was all the way down to a 4-point lead.
Right.
As Eisenhower clawed their way back in, and just a great job. And it's nothing, you know, against Corry. Corry's been playing good basketball. It's just a great effort by Eisenhower to stay in the game.
Yeah, no, they haven't given up. I think the real difference maker has been Corry making those foul shots. They've really taken every opportunity they've had every time they've gone to the foul line to capitalize on those chances.
Right, and we've been to the foul line probably 3 times as many times as they have, right? So our girls doing a good job of not getting in foul trouble. Here we go. As Steinberg is going to inbound for Eisenhower. Steinberg gets it into Robinall. Robinall back out to Steinberg. Steinberg thought about a three. Drives in, puts up a one-handed runner, and it's good. Grace Allen into Ava West. Back to Allen. Over to Kemp. Kemp ahead to Riley Nickerson. Riley puts the shot up, and it's blocked by Robinall. Wow. There's a pass over to Font. Puts up a three. No good. And off of Belcher, says the referee. Corry Basketball. 1:43 to play. 5-point game. Here we go as Lady Beavers working it around. Get it over to Allen. Allen guarded tightly by Font. Gets it off to Mumau. Over to West. West looking for help. Over to Kemp. Kemp holding the ball. Gets it to Grace Allen. Allen over to West. Back out front to Kemp. Corey slowing everything down here. Grace Allen with the ball. Grace started to drive, kicks it back out to Mumau. Over to Nickerson. Riley with the ball. She gets it over to Mumau, who has it stolen by Font. Font puts it up, no good. Rebound Kemp. Gets it out to West. West back to Kemp. Kemp over to Allen. Allen to Nickerson. To Mumau. Back to West. West dribbles around. Fires it back over to Mumau, but I believe she was fouled.
You got a long way to go here. That's only the second team foul for Eisenhower to get them into the bonus.
Mumau looking for somebody. She finds Allen. Allen gets fouled.
Down to 35 seconds. That took another 3 seconds off the clock. Eisenhower still needs 2 more fouls to send Corry to the line.
Mumau going to inbound it. Fires it to West, who has it knocked away by... Oh, actually, I thought it was knocked away by Steinberg, and they said it went off of West. So Eisenhower ball. And Eisenhower quickly calls a timeout with 33.1 seconds to go, and Corry leading 52-47.
So Corry with some fouls to give here, as long as it's on the floor. Don't send him to the line. You know, don't give him anything easy here at the end.
Right. Corry just keeps playing that hounding defense should be okay. I like the mix of the coaching staff for the Lady Beavers. You have Coach Mumau as the head coach, and you have Coach West along with the JV head coach, Kara Lee Kemp. Here we go as the original starting 5 for the Lady Beavers on the floor. West, Mumau, Riley Nickerson, Grace Allen, and Kemp. Belcher with the ball, gets it off to Font. Font over to Steinberg. Steinberg going to drive. She takes the 3 from top of the key and nails it. It's a 2-point game. 52-50 with 15 seconds to go, and Eisenhower calls the timeout again.
Clutch 3 there.
That was clutch, and she was a couple feet behind the 3-point line.
They did take about half the time that was left in the game to get that shot. I was beginning to wonder, got to get something up there soon because the clock was ticking away, but it was worth the time off the clock to get that quality shot and get that 3-point bucket.
Yeah, pep band getting into it, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure Corry will come out here and just try and hold on to the ball. I'm guessing Eisenhower, they need 2 fouls here to send Corry to the line. So they're going to have to get 2 quick fouls with just 15 seconds left in the game. And then hope that Corry only makes a 1 out of the 2 to make this a 3-point game.
Right.
I don't know, maybe you try and press here and see if you can get a quick steal. And if not, foul, I guess.
Okay, so Reagan Kemp is going to inbound. Gets it to Mumau. Mumau has it knocked away. Foul is called. I think that's it for Steinberg, right? They called her for the foul. She's out.
Yep.
That's 5. So checking in will be Scott.
12.6 left in the game.
Great game for Steinberg. She played both sides of the ball. She was both offensively and defensively. She played strong. Mumau gets it into Allen. Allen loses the handle, but West right there to pick it up. And timeout called by Ryan Mumau.
Yeah,
Corry.
surprised Eisenhower didn't foul there. I thought they got the foul in, but another 3 seconds off the clock. We're down to 9.2. Corry leading with just by 2 points here now. Looking to fight Eisenhower off here at these last seconds to come away with the victory. With a game really they've dominated for the most part for a good at least 3 quarters.
Right. I think it would be an understatement to call the Lady Knights of Eisenhower pesky. They're just tenacious out there. Great effort.
Yeah, Riley Robinoff kind of came back after that injury and really the whole team kind of flipped the switch there and turned it up a notch.
Yep, for sure. Here we go as Kemp going to inbound. She gets it into Grace Allen, and Grace is fouled quickly by Belcher.
7.9. That's going to be the 5th. So Grace will go to the line, and if she can make these 2, that's probably going to be the ball game.
That'll seal the deal. With 7.9 seconds. Yeah. Well, can't really say that because they could put up a 3 and steal the ball again, but it'll make us be able to breathe a little bit. Grace puts up the first one. Off the front iron, no good.
Rare miss.
Grace puts up the second one, no good.
Big rebound.
Rebound by Riley Nickerson. She doesn't get it, but Kemp rebounds it, kicks it back up to Haley Mumau, who's fouled. Font quickly fouls Mumau, but there's only 1 second left on the clock, John.
Well, Eisenhower got what they wanted there. 2 rare misses from Grace Allen, but Riley Nickerson came up with a huge rebound there.
Right, and then Kemp came up with another one after that. So here we go as Mumau puts up the first one. Good. That stretches it back out to 3. If she hits this one, that's it. Because they could throw it down and make a 3, but that's the best they could do. Mumau puts it up, and good, and that'll do it. Here we go, Eisenhower throws it back in, and, just for good measure, Kemp puts it up and in. Our final score, 56-50, Lady Beavers, and it was a little closer than that.
Yeah, really great game there at the end. Hats off to the Eisenhower Knights. They never quit at all during that game. They really turned it up to another level there in the 4th quarter. Again, I think you go back to Corry's foul shooting really is, I think, what won them the game here in the end. If they don't take advantage of those foul shots that they had throughout the game, this is a very different game towards the end.
Oh, yeah. It was a great team effort, definitely a team victory, and it was a really exciting. And we don't have a huge crowd here tonight, but I tell you, everybody who was here enjoyed that one.
Yeah, everybody
both
got
sides.
their money's worth tonight on that one.
For sure. Great game, and we're looking forward to watching these young ladies play a lot more basketball, and we have quite a few on tap. As John mentioned earlier, we have a total of 26 events between girls and boys basketball and girls and boys wrestling this season to bring you here on the Corry Journal live stream. So tomorrow night we're back here again, 7 o'clock start.
7 o'clock.
Girls wrestling. They will be taking on the Lady Lancers of Eisenhower. And then we're right back here again Friday for boys basketball against the Clymer Pirates. That's going to do it for our broadcast, John. For John Yatsko, this is Brad Swanson. Final score 56-50. Lady Beavers prevail. Have a great night.